Hi everybody! In this video, we're going to talk about how you can use the camera app on your Chromebook so that you are able to take pictures of things that you might be doing at home in a notebook or in your math journal, and then you can upload them to your Google Classroom. So this is going to be a two-part video. The first one is just taking the picture. So on your Chromebook, you're going to go to the launcher, which is the circle in the bottom left corner, and you're going to click on it. Now, you have an option to click an up arrow here, and you can click on that to see all the apps that are on your Chromebook. I kind of have a lot because I'm a teacher and I like to collect apps, but you shouldn't have that many. If you scroll through, you're looking for a camera app. It looks like this. It's also easy to find it if you search for them by typing it in the search bar. Since I've used mine frequently, it saves the ones that I've used the most at the top. So I'm going to launch my camera app. And now once I do this, I'm going to lose this little video in the bottom corner and just work in my camera app. So the first thing I'm going to do is make this entire window larger. So I'm going to use the maximize tool in the top right corner of my screen to make that bigger. Okay, now before I take my picture, let's talk about a few things that you might notice. Let's look down the left-hand side. Right here, you'll see a tool that's called mirroring. If you go to take a picture and you notice that your words are not legible, like you can't read them, if you click this button, it flips your picture around. So if you're noticing that as you go to take a picture, your things look backwards, use your mirroring tool and that will flip it around so that you can read it. Underneath is a grid. That's not something that we need to worry about right now, so I'm going to leave that off. Here is a cool tool that you might want to use though, and this is called the timer. Right now mine says 3, which means it's set to be a 3-second timer. When I am ready to take my photo, I get 3 seconds to get my page nice and steady and straight before the photo is taken. If you have a slash through your timer, like I do now, it means that timer is turned off. So if you're interested in using it, and we definitely recommend using it, click it so that it has a 3. Just so you know, there's also an option to change the settings to a 10-second timer, but I think most of us are okay with 3. You would find those settings up here in the gear settings. All right, so now that we have my timer set, let me double check that my words are legible. Now I'm going to move over to the right-hand side. So this circle is the side that you use to take the photo. And if you're doing a video, it's also the circle that you would use to start and stop your recording. Here's where I would choose to do a video, a photo, or a square image. You can see that square just changes the size of my picture, but I'm interested in doing a photo, so I'm going to flip it back. Now down here in the bottom right corner is how I access my gallery of photos. So anytime I want to see photos that are stored on my Chromebook, I would click here. Just as a reminder, your Chromebook doesn't have a lot of memory. So it's really important that if you have photos on there that are not important, like bad photos you took before you actually got the good one, that you delete them right away. We don't need them junking up our Chromebooks. If I wanted to view the photos in my gallery, I simply click this little thumbnail. And then it opens up a new window where I can flip through my photos and I can see all the different pictures I've taken. If I needed to delete one, I would just come up here to the delete trash can and get rid of it. Okay, now I'm going to close this window because I am ready to take a picture. So I have my timer set, my words look correct. I'm going to check my lighting and make sure that it's nice and bright in here. And then I'm going to try and get nice and close. Now, some people prefer to kind of angle their camera down and let this sit against the bottom of their Chromebook. Whatever is easiest for you, and it might take a few tries for you to get it how you want. Okay, so now I'm ready to take a picture. I'm going to get my camera nice and steady. And I'm going to click my photo button. Okay, let's take a look and see how that one came out. All right, that one looks great. So now that I have the photo I want to keep, I like to rename them just so I know what they are. So I'm going to click the pencil, and that brings me to the editing portion of the program. I can click up here to change the name. And then I can also use the cropping tool down here at the bottom if I want, just to crop out things in the background that might be distracting. My teacher doesn't need to see my stuffed animal collection. Okay, I'm all set. So I'm going to click Done. Now this is saved to my gallery. So I'm going to exit here. And now I'm all set. If I want to double check my photo, I can simply click the gallery and flip through and see all of my photos. In the next video, we're going to be looking at how to take that photo and upload it to Google Classroom. So catch you there.